Hello, Todd Christy, Michigan Dental Association Speaker of the House. I want to bring you up to date on matters pertaining to your House coming up in this May. First, the ADA Delegation Evaluation Work Group. There's a link in the Delegates Digest for you to see the report of that work group. I want to thank them for their diligence in care and deliberations and the outcome that you're going to be provided for your approval this May. As I said, click on that link below. If ratified, I do note there are several other states that are interested in using the recommendations for them to help in their delegation process as well. Next, House appointments. I've been working on making appointments to the committees of the House of Delegates and plan to have them completed before the end of January. I'd appreciate if everyone that I contact responds with a hearty, "Yes, I will serve our association." I want to thank those components who've already submitted their delegation names as we requested. You make Michelle Nichols-Cruz smile every time a component gets their names in. Michelle and I understand that there are components who have not yet voted, so we are working as those names come in, but I'm intending to get those phone calls started next week, so expect a call from me, and so we can start getting everyone seated for those important committees of the House. Next, education. Registration for classes for our annual session are set to begin in the next week, technology permitting, but we're going to see those, which is terrific. So please consider joining me for a parliamentary training course on Wednesday, May 1st to kick off our time in the D. As in the past, the course will follow the social hour so that you can meet the candidates that we have for trustee, executive committee, and the ADA delegation. I have scheduled 2 conferences as well for education. First, we're going to do a Zoom video conference for all new delegates and alternate delegates for January 28th at 7 p.m. This will be a baseline information to help you be informed about your House of Delegates and what you will see and hear. Not finalized the content yet, but anticipate being a course for those who've never attended a House of Delegates before. I think my working title is going to be, "So You Missed a Component Board Meeting and Got Elected to the House," but we'll see. My goal is that for a new delegate or alternate, you're going to feel comfortable and confident about your House's deliberation. We'll work through technology, phrasing, what you're going to see, and get those baseline down. The second one that I'll be holding will be for all delegates and alternates via Zoom again, as well, and that'll be on March 18th at 7 p.m. This will still give time for those components that are looking to meet. The plan for this hour is to review a number of topics that delegates may want to brush up on or learn more about. Coming up here in January, I'm going to be attending the American Association of Parliamentarians West Coast Practicum in January there, and know that there'll be more parliamentary topics that I can bring to my presentation in March. So what we'll learn is that from that first meeting with the delegates, the new alternates and new delegates, that we're seeing if there's topics that I'm getting questions on, and as well I've gone through and reviewed everything that we got back from the House survey from last year, as well as from my talk that I did at annual session last year. So using that, I'm going to try and glean more. But if you have ideas, I know we sent something out in the last Delegates Digest for folks just to respond back. If there's something you want to know more about, contact me, contact Michelle Nichols-Cruz at the MDA and let us know so I can help provide what you want to do. So, next. Once the calendar changes over to 2019, there will be a lot getting done in preparation for your House of Delegates. I also plan on releasing some short, specific videos about topics pertinent to the MDA House as well as parliamentary topics. We're going to go through, as we did last year, what the schedule is going to be, so that might be one. We'll have a number of other ones. I do want to encourage you as delegates and alternates to work with your components to see if there's areas you'd like your association to evaluate, review, or explore. As you know, the House of Delegates over the past 2 years has brought forward requests for work groups, and I feel very strongly that those 2 work groups of the House have helped and will help the future of our association. If there's a topic that you have you'd like to bring before the House, but you're unsure about how to do it, please contact myself or Michelle Nichols-Cruz at the MDA. We'll be happy to work with you and bring your ideas forward. From me to all of you, a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year.